6 years of NBA retirement did not stop Dwyane Wade from getting a new signature basketball shoe. The Way of Wade 12 has been unveiled, and the performance features from the cushioning to the upper materials are second to none. The shoe is the pinnacle of the brand's basketball shoe lineup, even if Dwyane Wade is no longer an active NBA player. But there's a catch. You see, I have been writing sneaker stories and posting shoe reviews for more than 10 years, and over the years I have seen how li-ning tried to build the Way of Wade brand through the continuous iteration of Dwyane Wade's signature shoes. The silhouette has become sleeker, the cushioning has been one of its consistent cornerstones, and the upper materials have radically improved lately. You probably caught a glimpse of the shoe even before the unveiling during the NBA preseason game between the Phoenix Suns and the Brooklyn Nets in Macau. Dwyane Wade himself was in attendance wearing the Way of Wade 12. Even the man himself, the founder of the brand, li-ning, was courtside with the sneakers. Nets player Zheng Fanbo also debuted the shoe on the hardwood, but here's the problem. The shoe is technically not for everyone, so let's have a quick conversation. If you want a premium shoe, listen. The Way of Wade 12 promises to have a new shoe structure while having an intriguing design. You see, the upper seems to consist of a mix of textile and fabric and synthetic leather with perforations at the toe box, while the sides are filled with embroideries with patterns that differ based on the colorway. The variations make each colorway unique in many ways, but regardless of the colorway, premium leather is used on the collar and back section. Meanwhile, the cushioning is not your typical setup. That's because the shoe uses a dual layer Super Boom midsole. You probably already know that Super Boom is the flagship supercritical foam material from li-ning. Introduced in late 2024, Super Boom has a super low density, making it one of the lightest foam materials, surpassing its predecessor called Boom Foam. Providing stability on the heel section is an IBR shell along with a balanced carbon plate on top of the Super Boom foam. Now, the outsole is interesting. It uses the Way of Wade logo on the forefoot while implementing herringbone for the traction pattern. It's promising to say the least. So far, the shoe itself looks like a work of art, and not only that, because it also seems to be light, because a size US 9.5 only weighs 330 grams. But there are two things that could make you hold back from getting a pair. And those are pricing and availability. When the Way of Wade series first came out, pricing was kind of tricky, mostly because they were not priced differently based on the store and the location. The Way of Wade 1 retailed for around $120, then the Way of Wade 2 and 3 went for somewhere around $150. But then the fourth signature shoe shot up to $190 before dropping back to $160 with the Way of Wade 5 and 6. Then the price dramatically increased, while the seventh iteration retailed for $5 higher at $165. The Way of Wade 8 pulled the retail back up to more than $200. The ninth version took that higher with a $225 retail price, which was the same price for the Way of Wade 10 and 11. So far, the prices have not been budget friendly, and you can expect the same with the Way of Wade 12. But that's not all. Price is one thing and availability is another. If you're from the Philippines, Way of Wade and li-ning don't have too many stores around that carry the flagship model. It's only in China where the brand has the Way of Wade sneakers readily available in physical stores. There's only a small chance, if at all, for you to be able to try on pairs before buying them. But even with the concerns over pricing and availability, the Way of Wade series seems to be far from the finish line. It's crazy when you think about it. Wade is now on his 12th signature shoe since he left Jordan Brand and signed with li-ning back in 2012. Even his retirement in 2019 did not stop him because a year before that, the brand secured Wade a lifetime deal, which explains why his signature shoes continue to have new iterations to this day. It's a business model that sounds familiar. Obviously, Wade is to li-ning as Jordan Brand is to Nike. There is just no going around it. Wade is like the Chinese version of the Jumpman in many ways, from pricing to the continuous pursuit of innovation long after the signature athlete has retired. Which isn't surprising given that Dwyane Wade himself was once signed with Jordan Brand. So you could say in a way that the way of Wade is the way of Jordan, not the same brand of course, but almost the same business model. The way of Wade 12 continues that path for the brand, offering premium performance at a premium price. And with the way things are right now, it won't be the last because there's one other thing that you need to know. There's also an infinity version of the Way of Wade 12. It's different in some ways compared to the regular Way of Wade 12. The outsole on the infinity version have perforations on a semi-translucent rubber. The midsole has finer sculpting with circular pods that look like carbon fiber pieces sitting between the midsole and the upper. There's still a lot to unpack about the shoe, so stay tuned. Everyone will soon get a hold of the confirmed retail price and release date for the Way of Wade 12. There are a couple of colorways unveiled, but the inspiration behind each one of them remains to be seen. We will probably get more details in the weeks ahead, but in the meantime, I'm interested in what you have to say about the shoe, so let me know what you think. Hey man, thanks for watching. You can support me by joining my channel membership. Thanks, and I hope to see you on the next one.